Hello, everyone. I'm Eddie Turner. I'm joined with Bob Dean. Bob Dean and I provided an update to you regarding work in the learning and development space using an innovative approach, and that is a governance model. We talked about the governance model, but today we'd like to provide an additional update. Consider this part two. Bob and I are both certified in a product called ThinkTank. Bob, please tell everybody what ThinkTank is, and then we will discuss how we are using it in this governance model framework.
Sure, Eddie. ThinkTank is a collaboration software platform. And this platform allows you to do a number of very interesting things, including crowdsourcing, assessing results, and assessing pros and cons of a situation. Lots of activities can be used. I've been using this platform for about 6 years, and it's very unique. And it can be used both face-to-face with people on computers or tablets, and also virtually. So it provides a lot of flexibility.
Thank you. I remember in 2009 or so, we were introduced to this product as participants and then grew on to the point of being actual practitioners. So let's fast forward and let's talk about how we are using ThinkTank in a very specific way with this governance model framework.
Yeah, so as you know, we have the governance model initially developed in one PowerPoint slide. But what we're able to do is take that slide after we've introduced it to the client and upload it into ThinkTank. And once the slide is in and everyone is on ThinkTank together, they can all see the slide again. I can provide another review, and while I'm talking, there's a comments column to the right of the slide, and they can type in questions and comments that they might have. And these are actually in their own words, and they're being documented, so we will have them captured after the session. The next thing we do is take the 10 critical success factors and move them into a ballot. So we copy and paste them into a ballot. And then we're able to ask the participants, no matter where they might be, to assess each of the 10 in the current state of their learning and development function. The assessment is usually done on a scale of 1 to 4, with 1 being not relevant or not doing very well in the current state, to 4 being we're really good. We're doing very, very well. Once they've assessed each of the 10, they will then cast their ballot by clicking on the vote button, and at that point, we'll see instant results from that ballot.
Interesting. So we ask individuals to go on record, give their assessment, and we're asking them to really be vulnerable. How do we ensure that they're being open and honest in this process and not voting out of fear?
Well, that's a great question, Eddie. The default for all ThinkTank activities is anonymous. So when you're voting, your vote is anonymous. It's truly anonymous. Even as a facilitator, I can't tell who's casting which vote. And when we do other activities, we can also ensure that they're anonymous if that makes the most sense. So when the vote is cast and the sponsor and I are looking at the results, we see them in two ways. We see a table which shows the array of votes from 1 to 4. And then we also see a bar chart. And the bar chart visually really shows immediately where the gaps are in the 10 critical success factors. We can immediately have discussion about the gaps. And then once we're ready to go deeper on certain of those gaps, we can move to a crowdsource activity and ask the participants to drill down on certain of those. Something like, for example, standardized processes. We would like them to go deeper. Tell us, what do you have now? How's it working? And what do you think you need to do to improve? All of this input is being typed in by the client in their own words, and then we're able to have more discussion about it once we have a complete set of assessments. Finally, if 1 or 2 of those items seems to be very urgent in the client's mind, we can then move in ThinkTank to another activity where we might present a tool or a framework that they could use to improve. For example, the learning delivery channel continuum could be used to assess learning tools and technologies and learning delivery channels. And we can brainstorm ideas on how to use that tool to improve. All of this happening very quickly. And Eddie, as you know, we can also send a report of everything we did in ThinkTank to the client immediately after the session ends.
And many clients enjoy seeing that output of the report and having instant access to it. So very nice. Thank you for reviewing this with me, Bob. It's exciting to see how this is unfolding and see the power of it in the organizations we are working with. Being able to provide a structured governance model for the world of learning and development. Very unique. We would like to be able to help you in your organization with your learning and development needs and applying this framework. Or if you need help with other strategic planning in your organization, process mapping, issue resolution, brainstorming, Bob and I are available to assist you using the ThinkTank product or the governance model framework. Please contact us using the information on the screen you'll see next. Thank you.